Pattaya City Expats Club is a non-profit social organisation and our speakers are volunteers. The club as such assumes no responsibility or liability for the professional reputation of or the quality of services provided by the speaker today.
G'day and Swaddy Carb. Well, here I'm with Scott Tarwan, or Scott Lewis, one of those two, and he gave us a truly entertaining and infectious words and music that it was just about music we loved. And you came to love music that was really before your era.
Yes, absolutely. I became a massive Beatles fan in my teen years and just got hooked on that whole retro sound. So whilst I was also following contemporary pop music at the time, I really delved back all the way back to the 50s and 60s, which is the core of what I perform nowadays.
And very excitingly, I've experienced Scott as a solo act, which we did today. You've got a Beatles tribute. You've have long experience doing a Beatles tribute show.
Yeah, in the UK, I founded a Beatles tribute band. We perform in full costume and
so can you talk to us, John?
Well, you know, all four Beatles had a different voice. That's more my John voice. It's a little bit dry. Whereas Paul would be a little bit more like this, a little bit more sing-song.
Okay, then. So, and he does, you did this one song, which I just thought was awesome, where you did the Travelling Wilburys, and you sang as three different people. Can you actually talk as them as well, or can you just sing it?
I can't talk as them, but I can mimic the record to a certain extent.
You sang as Roy Orbison and...
Roy Orbison, George Harrison, and Bob Dylan all sing.
Yeah, the Travelling Wilburys, and he did a very excellent recreation of the three different singers. So, and the thing I would say about Scott is go and catch some of his gigs, because he just has an infectious thing. He seems to be having such a great time himself that it's contagious, and you're really good at involving the audience.
Well, I believe you've got to connect with the audience. It's not all about me. It's not about an ego trip for me. I get on a stage because I love performing music that people want to hear, and that really is what the experience is about. And I like to connect with the people that are there. They're supporting me. I'm providing entertainment for them. It's a two-way thing.
Yes, and he's got to be careful. Bring tip money, because he's very good at getting tip money out of people. Let me warn you.
Need the money.
I don't believe. But also the other interesting news is you're actually putting together a band.
Yes. My background is actually playing fully live. Most of the gigs I do here in Pattaya are with backing tracks, but you lose some of the spontaneity and the teamwork and the way you bounce off each other. Any team sports players will understand this. You know, you're not a single player when you're part of a team, and it's the same when you're playing in a band.
So you've got to really check out Scott, and the Facebook for you is
Scott, SCOTT space Ta space Wan, WAN.
So really, and you'll have a great time. And he has a very loyal following. He's very good about promoting himself, because you started off actually as a sort of promoter, really. Yeah,
that's my background, marketing and events and so on, back home in the UK. But now I'm living virtually permanently in Pattaya, and I'm still a relative unknown compared with some of the other people that play on the regular circuit. So I have to try a bit harder to make sure people know where I am and what I'm doing.
Well, hopefully this morning will be part of that, because everybody just loved the songs you played, and they love when you sing the American songs in an American way and sing English songs in an English way.
Yes, absolutely spiffing, you know.
And on that note, a goodbye from me, and...
It's good night from him.
And it's goodbye from John.
Goodbye, everybody. Hey.